Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back. Still trying to survive in this harsh wilderness. It's terrible, man. It's hot, it's dry. Although the good part is, I got my food situated. I got a lot of my food situated. Tons of it are going. So I'm pretty happy with that. So, we're back today. And, I've been getting quite a bit done, but before we get to that, something interesting. Some people showed up. By people, I mean villagers. A nice little caravan. And they left me this nice little note. Let's take a read. Hello, Mr. Vegas. My name is Aiden. I'm Eki. Okay. Asking for a moment of your time. My friends and I are running a caravan, and I would like to ask for a place of rest. We've been traveling for a while and now seek some shelter from this heat. I am willing to pay a modest amount and also opening up shop. So you can see if you need anything, please get back to me anytime you can. And I already did. And this is a little payment he gave. Block of gold and 4 emeralds. And boom. Oop. Yeah, just one moment. So yeah, pretty cool. So we have a couple villagers that they went ahead and set up market. We got Chris. I traded a few things with him earlier. Not too bad. Just, some wool, and then a buttload of different wool. I'm probably not going to trade with Ben. Paul, Zoe. Just so they don't get in the house, because, zombies and whatnot. Got Tom, Sheila, T-Bone, Taylor, Tyler. The horses. Rose, Zoidberg, Terry. Billy, he's the special one. Jake, Buttercup, Steven. It's pretty cool. They set up this little place. Billy. Yeah, I like this. This is pretty cool. They set everything up. And I thought this is pretty cool, man. So, they also set up some little farm because they said they're having trouble with food. And, I went ahead and traded a little bit of food with them, but not a whole lot. I'm not going to go through their stuff at the moment. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. They got a lot of stuff. I feel like the horse is going to fall anytime soon, though. So, I will get back to you in just one second. Oh, I'm sorry guys, just had that little shortness of breath, I had to go ahead and take a lie down as soon as, showed you all these guys. It's just the heat, gotta still put on that roof. We'll be on next time. Well, we'll get to it. So, like I showed you, villagers. Very nice, it's pretty cool. We got new traders, some new friends, new faces to hang around for a little bit. They're funny. So yeah, you got different guys. This one's interesting. This has different records. So maybe I might end up visiting him. But here's Aiden. Big man himself. Aiden the brewer. Yeah. So he does different brewing. So it's pretty cool. So, we'll get along with what I've been doing since our last little talk. So, I've been going ahead and doing work around, as you can see in my inventory and as you can see around the base. I've done quite a bit. So let's go ahead and get started with, I made a bow. It's a slimy bow. Wasn't too bad. Killed a couple slimes and I got what I needed. Obviously I needed to make them into the crystals and whatnot, so not too bad. And then I had to make the bow limbs, which are not hard. It just requires the normal stencil. Make it, pop it in here, bow limb, it only costs 3. And then I needed to make, now before, from some unused memory that I somehow remember from prior adventures, strange, I thought I needed just a normal tool rod to make the bow or the arrow, but now with this new adventure we need arrow shafts, which is pretty cool. So obviously I did that. I made it out of stick because that's ecological. Then I made the arrowhead out of cactus, so it is spiky. Then as the fletching, I went ahead and made it from leaf fletching. And I don't know if I don't think I upgraded it to feather. I don't think I did, because I think it's worse. So, strange, this music coming from nowhere is so loud. Don't mind as I go into mechanical things and doing that. Anyways. So yeah, so I went ahead and did that. I made the bow. Just, it's a normal string, and I went ahead and I put a lot of redstone on it. Redstone makes it faster, so the draw speed it's pretty insane. And I guess you could try to line that up with a normal bow. So you can draw your own comparison. So here's my bow. Here's the normal bow. So it's just, you know, a little bit faster, just a little bit. So I went ahead and did that. I put some glowstone around just to lighten up the place just a little bit. You know, I chiseled it, very nice. And I went ahead and I moved some of the storage over here. Now to the big stuff. Now we'll go ahead. These are the empowering. I'm gonna go ahead and show. I got a loot crate from it. This is a quest. The quest popped it out of nowhere out the book. So a certain scientific infusion altar. So I need to do that. 1 empower, 4 display stands, and I went ahead and made quite a bit more leadstone flux ducts. And yeah, it's going pretty good. So see what we get from it. Just last. That's unfortunate, but oh well. So, as what this lets me do is I can show you right here. This lets me combine certain objects together to make certain items. Now, what I did with this is I need to make a special type of diamond. Now, the only way I can make this special type of diamond is I could put a diamond block right here or right here. I don't think it really matters. I grab this redstone torch and it goes from pulse to deactivation. Now, see how it shoots? What ends up happening, I just right click it and it goes to what it says at the moment is not what it's active. It means that what you could turn it to. So I have it turned to deactivated because I want it to shoot. So what happens is I put a diamond block right here, or right here, or right here up to the furthest part, I think, and it hits it and it turns it into these diamantine crystals, and it turns into a full block of it. And what I do is, you know, I just put in my crafting table, I pop it out, and I put one. There we go. It mixes 2 clay, normal clay balls, clay block, and light blue dye, and it makes. And you also got to put the dynamic crystal in, and then you get an empowered something crystal. It's hard to say, man. Now, the reason why I wanted to make this is because I heard tales of an enchanting table that I can enchant items with, and I need just that. So, the only problem is, well, actually, we'll be able to get that done today because I really do not desperately need, but I do need to get my armor up and going with a little bit of enchantments. Now, the unfortunate part is I do not have a large amount of XP, as you can see. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to try to get it done. I also learned about these things. Magical wood. This replaces, when you make an enchanting table, this ultimately replaces enchanting bookshelves. So you don't need necessarily bookshelves. And as you can see, I do have a lot of items. My food situation is pretty much done for a while. I've made tons of different food. The only problem is I learned about crop meals and snacks and whatnot. The problem with those is I'm gonna need to vary my food up, because if I don't vary my food up, things are not gonna work out as well. Now, I don't know if this still draws from it, or maybe it does need to be. It does probably need to be one up. So I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bit different. And I think the only thing that's going to be a little bit annoying is going to be the villagers for a little bit. But don't mind that. And I also have some extra bookshelves. Sorry. So one of the cool things about it is a bookshelf gives you, I think, about 1 level of enchanting. These give you, I'll show you, 2.5 levels. So each one of these, once you have 2 of them together, that counts as 5 bookshelves. So it's pretty cool. So I have almost 30. Now, I also wanted to show you, thank goodness we also have these villagers come in. I've been trading like there's no tomorrow. And I want to show you guys a very special trade I found with one of them. It took me a while to unlock, you know, their kind of loyalty tree so I could get other stuff. Now, that's not too bad, that's pretty cool. You know, oh, that's not too bad. I don't know about that one. Now this, 17 emeralds for a diamond chestplate, but as you can see it little sparkles. It is a diamond chestplate with soul-bound too. Now, from somehow prior experiences, I do remember something with soul-bound. Now, every time since I found in this new world that when I die, I just pop out this bed, or any spawn location I set. So any bed I lay in, I somehow spawn there. So with this, you could see my armor, and now before, just with the diamond or with the iron chestplate, I was at 7.5. With this, I am at 8.5. So I'm very happy with that. It's a little bit more armor. It's a little bit, not a huge amount, but it's a little bit. And I do also have these books that I've been, in my adventures, I've been finding a lot, and I have gotten a few trading from the villagers. But the problem is I still need to get a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a new pair of boots that I made just the other day. And I know it's probably not the best thing to see for a level, but that's not too bad. Good. One of the first things to be doing, I'm just going to leave that in there just in case. There we go. Just a little bit better now. And I have soulbound for my boots and for my chest plate. So, what else have we been doing? Well, let's go ahead with this loot crate. As you can see, I have a couple because I have been doing the adventures, and this book has definitely been helping me along. I made a quartz grindstone. This will help me if I want to put in ore, and I get the chance to be able to make I get more than one piece of dust. Now the reason why that is good is because it's nice to have one piece of dust, which equals 1 ingot when I smelt it. But the nice part is that this is early game stuff. Well, at least it's a huge advancement for me at the moment. You just crank it, you just right click in a way, or you know, you get strong doing that, so you might as well do it. And I get 2, which equal, if I put it in a smelter, I will get 2 ingots. Because at the moment, my only way of smelting something is the smeltery, but it's not helping me get more than 1 at the moment. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Alright, I have also gotten this reward before as well. Not amazing, but it's definitely not too bad. Now I got this other loot chest, but I had to make a basic sawmill. So I will go ahead and show you. This sawmill, it's basic, requires 2 golden axes, an iron gear, an iron casing, which requires another iron gear, 4 iron ingots, and 4 sticks, 4 lead ingots, and I need to make a basic circuit board, which is 6 redstone and 1 tin, and it needs to be made in the carpenter. Then obviously I need to power it and put liquid in it, which is water. This will at least help me because I have been growing trees quite a bit. As you can see, my jungle saplings have finally grown. I actually had to trade quite a bit of emeralds just to get these different things from the market. So I'm not going to use it at the moment because it does require power, and I have no way of transferring my power, and I'd have to just move everything, and that's not useful to me at the moment. So let's go ahead and see what we get. For 16 birch saplings and 16 birch wood. Not too bad. Honestly, it's not too bad at all. I do desperately need that. Well, for wood, not so much, but we'll see. So I also had to make these pipes. And these pipes, pretty useful. I could pipe my my creosote oil from my tanks into this other tank, or lava into another tank, and whatnot. And that gave me 4 cooked mutton. That's not too bad. As you guys will see here, I am actually pretty decently good on food at the moment. I do not really need much more food. I went ahead and finished up pretty much everything I needed for cooking with blockheads. I have all the utensils I will need, all my crafting station, all my cooking utensils, and tons of different food. So I am fine for the moment. Now, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be fine forever. I'm gonna obviously need to make better food later on. Now, the last reward is this. It is steel ingots, and I got that from, so to go ahead and see, this is the sawmill, got loot crate, arm's length, quartz grindstone. Well, I went ahead and finished something in Factorio, which is harder better, which is to make the blast furnace, and I get 8 steel ingots. And I went ahead and I did make the blast furnace, and I have been making some. You can see I got some slag and some steel ingots, and I'm going to go ahead and want to go check out if I can possibly upgrade my sword. So if I look in my little scouter thing, go ahead and type up saw blade. Nope. Okay, about blade. So we're going to go ahead and look for the iron one. The iron one is what I'm currently using. Iron. So magnetic 2, durability 204, and attack 4. So 204 and 4. Now I want to look for the steel one. If I can cast this into steel, it is 540 and attack 6. So it is much better. I will lose the magnetic on my sword, but to be honest, I think that is a decent trade to put up my damage a little bit. Now, I will not just instantly put it on there. It takes a little bit of time. It took me a few minutes just to pound that metal in there. But anyways, it will take a little bit of time for me to see. I want to know if it's useful or not. Now, let's go on to the next thing while that is cooking. I did go to the nether. Like I said before, I went to the nether. Those are some new trees I went ahead and put up. Now, I went ahead and blocked off the nether because there were these vicious monsters coming out. Pigmen, I think they were called. And they kept coming in, and I did not want them polluting this somewhat lush, beautiful land. So, I went ahead and blocked it off. I did create a little hold on the other side. Not amazing. But there, I found out that basic cobblestone blocks gas. You know, the gas shots, I mean, it's very useful, guys. You should definitely do that. I mean, it's totally not a secret that I totally have known all this time, and I'm just kind of trying to play it off as something else. Anyways, so yeah, very useful. Now the iron, or the steel is now done. And hopefully I will be able to start, I want to try to make a compressor in the next day or two, so because I'm gonna need it. So let's go ahead and see. This is my sword at the moment. 426 durability, 6 attack, 2 modifiers. I place this, so the attack goes up to 8. I lose the magnetic and it goes to sharp. Attack goes to 8. Modifiers don't change, and the durability goes from 426 to 685. So I'm going to make the change. Boom. Not too bad. I also upgraded a little bit of my arsenal. So I don't know if I did show this last time. My pick, I think I am now comfortable with it. I am accustomed to it. I need to get to 10,000 XP, which is basically 10,000 blocks. It will take me amount of time. Obviously it's slimy, magnetic because of what I made it out of. I'm actually going to test. It wouldn't be a bad idea to see if maybe I can make it into a steel one to make it a little bit better. Because when I was in the nether, there are new ores that spawn in the nether, such as if I were to look, I actually should have kept it on the blade. There was this very strong looking manulin or manulium, however you want to say it. I saw it and it was very strong. I also saw a little bit of, and what I mean by manulin, it wasn't manulin. and it was cobalt and ardite. Those two seem like very strong metals, and I did hear among the NEI that apparently if you mix them both, you can make cobalt or manual, which is pretty strong. So, as I was saying, I went ahead, I put a diamond, I put a little bit of redstone to make it a little faster, and obviously luck because I really want to get more diamonds, emeralds, and redstone and coal, because now coal has become a little bit more of a useful necessity because of survivalist generator that I made, plus a coal generator, and I'm pretty sure that was on last time that I showed you guys. So, go ahead and grab some iron. So I can fix this thing up. This is at full durability. And let's just go ahead and see. It does. Okay. So, modifiers. Attack, 6 to 8. Don't care about that. Modifiers do not change. A durability, though. From 1,170 to 1,607. Very nice. Mining speed goes from 12.92, jumps up to 13.77. I do lose a trait for magnetic 2, but I go to sharp, which I do not mind because I don't really attack with this weapon. So I will go with it. So very nice. Now let's go ahead and with the bow, and I'll go ahead and show you. I made out of slimy limbs, normal bowstring from spiders that I killed, and I just put redstone. That was pretty much it. The arrow I already said, but I also forgot to mention I put a diamond on it to give it a little bit more durability, and sharpness comes from putting nether quartz on it. That way it can basically make it a little sharper. So that's pretty much what we've been doing. Now I do want to show you guys some things that I'm gonna have to try to get done that is gonna be a little bit difficult. Now I don't know why this is a little difficult, it just is for some odd reason. A shipping bin. And I thought that shouldn't be too bad. So I look in it, shipping bin. Okay, shipping bin. Okay, not too bad. It's in power I need. Cactus fruit, seaweed, kiwi, garlic, I all have that. Wooden storage crate, I have that. I could probably make that. Silver chest, okay. Okay, silver from an iron chest. Copper chest, okay. Slightly larger chest, okay. A skulker box. Skulker box. I've never heard of that before. But for that to happen is I need just a normal chest, whether trapped or different. Skulker shell. A skulker shell can only be made. That's right. As far as I know, made, not taken. I need a skulker. Now, I don't know if this is new. This is a beast I've never faced before. A skulker. So I need a reusable morb, which I'm pretty sure is like a golden, like the golden lasso. But I also realize that there is a type of safari net that I do remember from past experiences, but I think it goes under something else now. So I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'm gonna have to look for it again, but I'm guessing it is talking about a florb type of thing. Now I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that later on. I do not know how to do that at the moment, but I'm pretty happy now that we got a little bit of an upgrade. Now, I just wish that I could make steel armor. I think that would be very useful and beneficial, but at the moment I cannot do that. Now, one of the last things before I let you all go is I definitely wanted to try to get industrial strength going. Hemp seeds cannot be found by breaking tall grass. Instead, it is crafted in the carpenter. Hemp grows 2 blocks tall, and you can harvest it by breaking the top half only. Hemp seeds also give much more plant oil than other seeds. Now, that is the first time I've heard of plant oil. So let's go ahead and see if I can make these. So, I need normal seeds, not too bad. A carpenter, which I'm pretty sure I own that. Okay, I have a carpenter. Oh, seed oil. Now, okay. It's very interesting. Ooh, so I see where this is gonna go. So I need a squeezer. A squeezer is not too bad. I think I even have that. Do I? I thought for sure I had an extra casing left over. I do. Okay. Nope. We want that first. So I need a squeezer. Squeezer. 6 tin. And some glass. Now I definitely have glass with me. Now I do need tin. And I will go ahead and take a small rest, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm back. There's a beast out there. Alright. So we're back. I need 6 tin. Not too bad. There we go. I do not think I need to make it in anywhere else but here. Yes. Okay. So I made a squeezer. Now, most like anything else, I'm going to have to power it. So, there we go. Now, thank goodness for what I've been doing. I have actually been going through and obtaining as many plants as I normally can. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's going to need 200 millibuckets. Ooh, my goodness. This is going to take a little bit. I'm only getting 5 millibuckets from this. So I will be back in one moment once I get enough seed squeeze, because no one wants to see me doing that. Alright everybody, and we're back. So, it took me a little bit. You know, all those times I thought, you know what, these seeds, I don't need them. So I tossed them out. Now I see, my goodness, I need a good amount of them. So thank goodness I have been going against skeletons, you know. A lot of times they got me very close. I was heavily wounded. But I was able to get back. So, I use a lot of their bone meal and whatnot, and I've been getting walnuts. I've been seeing these other seeds, and thank goodness, during my adventures, I went ahead and took a lot of bone meal, and I've been collecting all these, and I got these a while back. And I just thought, you know, I'll use them eventually. Now I know I'm going to need fields and fields of them, so I guess that's going to be a new project. So I just wanted to show you guys. This is pretty much, I've been using up a lot of seeds. The smaller seeds, you know, and here we go. So pretty much I just needed some seed oil, which I've been getting mainly. I've been using the seeds from wheat and seeds from the cactus seeds and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I needed. So there we go. Industrial strength. Go ahead, collect the loot chest, and see what we get. Some stone. Alright. I'm fine with the stone. I think that's alright. Now, go ahead and just show you guys what normally I do with, you know, 420 blade. No, I'm kidding. So, I just go ahead. Every time I get a new seed or something, I've been slowly extending this area. Thank goodness for these worms. I had a villager tell me about them, and I desperately needed it. So I just grow it, and just break that off. And I just get it. Now, normally you want to break off the top path. But the only reason I'm doing this is because I need more seeds, and normally it gives me more seeds. And yeah, this is pretty much all I do when I get new seeds. I just try to get more and more because I need more. Whether that be I'm trying to make new recipes with new food, or I'm trying to just really do anything. And there we go. I got some hemp seeds. I wonder if I could actually make these into bowstrings. I don't know if that would be better than normal string. I would guess it would be. So let's go ahead and check that out as the last thing. So can I make it out of it? I can. Wow. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to actually try that out. So let's see. Get my bow. Let's go ahead and see. It doesn't really seem to matter. I guess the only thing you really get from it is it doesn't even give me an extra modifier. Unless I can't see it. So pretty much all it does is it says it'll give me a modifier. I'll see right now. But the way I look at it, the only difference is you're changing the little white piece of string to a little brown piece. So, let's see. I don't know if it gave me an extra modifier, to be honest. And the only thing I really would like to add to it, if it is more redstone. No, it didn't give me an extra modifier. Well, alright. That sucks, but oh well. So, it just means less redstone. So, this Empower, honestly, is going to help me out a lot. I'll just give you a small example of what the Empower possibly can make me. It seems that I'm going to have to venture out into some of the oceans. Now, during my adventures, I have passed some larger oceans that go out to deep water, but I have not heard of any of these. I heard stories among some of the villagers of these large fish that roam around this seemed like a sunken, strange place. So, but I do know I think these are gonna be needed. So I need to start using up some of my XP other than enchanting. I'm going to need an anvil, and an anvil, I need a compressor. So these won't be too bad. I am going to have to get RF upgrades, which means I'm going to have to pipe in power to my EFAB machines, which is not bad. But I thought I might need something else. Now, I don't need to do that. I am getting into this, so I guess we will see. I don't know that much about metal presses. I have never seen one other than in these images, so I'm going to possibly have to see what's going to happen there. So yeah, you know, this is my world and it's coming along, guys, so hopefully you guys end up liking it. And little by little, I'm gonna have to start harvesting a lot of my stuff. I'm gonna have to just to get away from the heat, man. It's so hot. I really, anytime I hear fire I get scared. I really need to build up my roof, so that'll probably be the next adventure for next time. Either it'll be here, it might be, you know, I don't like to wait that long, so hopefully everything will go well, and, you know, have a good time, everybody. Bye.